This is Rock and Roll English. Real people, real English. Here's your host, Martin Johnston.
Hello, rock and rollers, and welcome to another kind of special episode about me and my muscles. Yes, that's right. Now, if you have ever seen a picture of me, you will realise there's not much to talk about, okay, when we talk about my muscles, because I haven't actually got any. But when I was a child, obviously I was quite skinny, and I remember looking at teenagers that maybe were 15, 16 and thinking, well, when I'm that age, I'll be muscly too. And then when I reached 15, 16, I remember thinking, well, you know, when I'm in my 20s, I'll definitely be muscly then. Then I got to my 20s and I remember thinking, well, you know, I don't see many people in their 30s that are still as skinny as me. So surely when I'm that age, I'll be muscly. Now, let me tell you, I am well into my 30s because obviously I'm 36 now. And I still have the same body as when I was about 13, probably. You may think that's a joke, but it's actually true. If anything, I think probably I was more muscly when I was 13 than I am now. So what's the reason for this? It's simple. I've never actually done anything about it. I just thought magically it would happen without me actually doing anything. Various times throughout the years, I, have gone to the gym. I used to go to the gym before the pandemic, actually, but obviously now it's closed. But the problem is I get bored very quickly of lifting weights. It's just up and down, and I think, fucking hell, this is boring. So generally, I try to do cardio exercises. So as a result of this, obviously, my muscles have not grown. It's pretty simple, really, isn't it? If you want a new result, you need a new action. In my case, the new result that I wanted and that I want is bigger muscles. But if I don't change my action, then I won't get a new result. I was just hoping for some kind of miracle, I suppose, of not actually doing anything and getting a new result. But unfortunately, life doesn't quite work like that, does it? And I see many people like this with their English. I speak to many people here in Italy and they tell me, oh, I really want to speak better English. I feel so stupid when I have to speak. But like me, with bigger muscles, they don't actually take any new actions to get that new result. Many people just hope for that miracle that I was hoping for and that I am still hoping for, of one day my muscles will get bigger. Many people hope for a similar miracle of one day their English will just improve without actually taking any new action. Now, there are many things that you can do to improve your English. You can do an English course, you can read books, study alone, get a language partner, many different things. But the important thing is to do something you enjoy, okay? Otherwise, like me, with lifting weights, if you don't enjoy it, sooner or later you will stop and you will think, fuck this, I'm not doing it anymore. So if you enjoy rock and roll English and you are looking for a new result of improving your English, then the action you should consider taking is joining the Rock and Roll English family, where you will have a chance to practice your listening, reading, writing and speaking more or less on a daily basis. You may not like the Rock and Roll English family, but if you don't, you can cancel after 1 month, but at least you would have tried. Then you can look for another action. But there is also a strong possibility that you will enjoy it. Now, I say there is a strong possibility because if you enjoy the podcast, that is what the Rock and Roll English family is all about, the culture of rock and roll English. I help people improve their English in the family, not by talking about business articles or legal English or anything like that. We do it by talking about poos, being scared of dogs, wearing your wife's underwear, and all of the stupid, crazy stories you can imagine. So, as I said, if you are looking for a new result of improving your English, then consider taking the action of joining the Rock and Roll English family by going to rockandrollenglish.com/family. And if you do that, then I will speak to you very soon, and I look forward to hearing all of your stories about poo as well. I will speak to you very soon, but in the meantime, just keep on rocking, baby.
Thanks so much for listening to Rock and Roll English. For more great content and to stay up to date, visit rockandrollenglish.com and facebook.com/rockandrollenglish. We'll catch you next time.